Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today's matchup, a battle in the Peach State, and when you square off against another team that was raised on the red clay, the emotion runs a little deeper. The Yellow Jackets will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Hey, people still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Tech's offense will get the first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Running it back, it's Velez. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Murray. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to it. Got his man on the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fires the pass, intercepted. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Murray. Smashes through. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. That's reeled in, it's McGee. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's long. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's long. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Going up top on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Taylor. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Spits it out to the back. Fires into traffic, picked off. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking for space, it's Murray. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Got a man, it's Murray. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense? Getting to the quarterback in back-to-back plays. You want to pressure the quarterback. If you get him on the ground, it's gravy. Nice job. 2 sacks in a row, bringing up a 3rd and long situation.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously,
find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. got him downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. That's caught. It's Murray. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Power football with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Singleton. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Donald. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to run for it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Bulldozes him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. On the move, it's Murray. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Stillwater for a long time. They're up by 27 over Texas Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's passed. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative.
Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down. And your 5. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He finds his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Here comes the offense on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Donald. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The DBs will back off a bit. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The aerial assault continues. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the comeback is on. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive. With the offense, a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Looking for space. It's Murray. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Georgia State.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end.